It's a great day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tyler, and this is Scorpio Oxman Channel. And this is megastar out of Philadelphia, USA, Ace Hardy. So I want to give a personal shout out to Ace Hardy. It's thanks so much for all that you've done and all the inspiration you've given to your fans and uplifting everybody in general. You're a superstar, and keep doing what you're doing, man. It's awesome, and especially for your music, your acting, and everything too. And actually, I want to let my viewers know that Ace Hardy actually commented on one of my videos back in October of 2019. It was actually the video of a Taurus woman with Virgo man, relationship description, and that they're a super couple description. So, and that's when I first heard of him for the first time, and apparently he's a fan of YouTube. And so I emailed him, I gave him a shout, and I asked him if I could do a astrology video on him. And he said, yeah, sure, go right ahead, and then I'll check it out on YouTube. And so giving you a huge shout, bro. Thanks again. And so anyhow, I looked at his chart. Like everybody I know, when I know their birth details, their birth date and year, and I see them, and you know, it's amazing. This is why I believe in astrology, and particularly the Asterian or Vedic astrology system. What you see, and it's amazing what it says and the accuracy of it about the characters of people. So here is Ace Hardy. Here's his website right here. I'm definitely going to leave the link for you below. All his link to his Instagram, Twitter, and of course his website here. So here's his birth info to show the proof of his birth date on this website here, famous birth dates. Or it mentions here, Ace Hardy, and scrolling up a little, or scrolling down a little bit more. So his birthday, July the 16th, 1994 in Philadelphia. And so there's the info right there that shows it. So here is Mastering the Zodiac. So just a reminder that the Mastering the Zodiac website, which is this right here, it shows the real natural sky as it really is, based on if we were to see it with our own eyes. And as you can see, all the constellations are really a different size, as they really are. So now, I don't know Ace Hardy's birth time, and so I don't know if it's, but one of these days I'll definitely find out if Ace Hardy knows himself. However, this is what's amazing about the Vedic astrology system. I can easily tell which sun sign he is and which moon he is, because believe it or not, this may take a thorough explanation here. His sun sign actually changed on the day he was born. It went from one nakshatra to the other. So basically, here's his sun right here. Okay, so here's the detail here. July the 16th, 1994, Philadelphia. Now, I actually put noon. Okay, so that's basically an even time right in the middle of the day when the sun is the strongest. Now, at the very beginning of the day, which is 12 a.m., as we know, the sun was actually right at the end of the number 6 nakshatra Ardra, okay? And that's actually towards the end of Gemini, as it showed right here. Just a reminder, so this gold circle right here is the sun, just a reminder, okay? So later that morning, the sun actually crossed over to Punarvasu, the number 7 nakshatra. Okay, so I'm going to show you the proof of it. And I thoroughly believe Ace Hardy is definitely a Punarvasu sun, which is called Artemis in Asterian astrology. Asterian astrology is the Greek version of the Vedic system. So I want to show you the proof right here. There's more pictures of him there. Okay, so here is, now just a reminder for my viewers, Asterian Astrology by Jade Soul Luna. Jade Soul Luna shined a light on Asterian Astrology. Asterian Astrology is basically what it is the Greek version of the Vedic astrology system regarding the 27 nakshatra stars that circulate the zodiac in the sky. Okay, so I'm going to read off to you the description of number 7, Punarvasu, as it's called in Vedic, Artemis, as it's called in Asterian, the Greek version. So here it is right here, Artemis, okay? So here is the description, and I'll tell you now, I read the description of a Typhon or Ardra sun person, which is number 6 right here, okay? I read the description here, and I could assure you, I read the description of Ardra and also of Punarvasu. The description of Punarvasu, it fits Ace Hardy to a T, and I'll prove it to you right now. So I'll read off a bit of it. I'll read off this paragraph to you. So Artemis or Punarvasu, so those who are the sun sign of Artemis or Punarvasu. Punarvasu brings about the return of energy and vitality. It causes our creative growth and inspirations to be renewed. After the bleak and destructive storms of Typhon or Ardra, the element of light eventually returns, or the element of light returned. This is a very pious palace or nakshatra, which gives intellect and honor to the person born in it. It also gives courage to pursue one's ideals and ambition. This nakshatra lends an inclination towards spirituality and faith. Punarvasu people are honest and truthful to the core. One of the beauties of this nakshatra is that even if a person loses everything in life, he or she can rise again like a phoenix and rebuild his or her life. Punarvasu natives have limitless inner resources, and they have no limitations to what they can achieve. That's going to say a lot about Ace Hardy, for sure. This is a very prosperous nakshatra, in spite of the fact that the native is not so materialistically inclined. The Punarvasu born truly value family. They value their family, and consequently, their families are very fortunate to have them around. Their families, and I bet their friends as well, are very fortunate to have them around. Wow. The people of this nakshatra lean towards humanitarian careers. Yep, that's Ace Hardy in a nutshell. Their diet and health are priorities. They can also be brilliant, check this out, they can also be brilliant writers, journalists, and actors. So I'm pretty sure that Ace Hardy would have been born during the day when the sun was the strongest, and also being right at the beginning of Punarvasu Nakshatra, which is number 7, and also called Artemis in the Greek version. Now check this out. This was amazing right here, what it said more about the description. Punarvasu's symbol relates to themes of retrieving, recovering, and recycling. I highlighted the sentence right here. This palace is traditionally denoted by a quiver of arrows, magical weapons which return after fulfilling their mission. These arrows are depicted here in the symbol. They're depicted here in their circular path from beginning to return. Now, quivering arrows. A quiver of arrows. Check this out. He has tattoos, and he has a music video called Stuck in the Matrix. And if I'm not mistaken, it features arrows in it. There's actually arrows and weaponry in his music videos. So I think this shows a lot of authenticity here about the Vedic astrology system in Punarvasu, number 7, Nakshatra. So that's pretty amazing. And his tattoo, you see, I don't know if he has some arrows as tattoos, but he kind of looks, there's definitely a relation to arrows and weaponry as it describes, as Jade Luna described on in the description of Artemis or Punarvasu on the Asterian Astrology website right here. So that's pretty amazing. So Artemis or Punarvasu indicates a person with strong inner resources and an ability to bounce back from difficulties. They are philosophical, religious, spiritual, likable, charming, and forgiving. And they are idealistic, truthful to the core, and they value home life. So just a reminder, so I want to show you the map that outlines the 27 nakshatras on the Mastering the Zodiac chart. And okay, and I'll get it up here. Screen. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, so his sun, so you see where the cursor is right here. So his sun is, it's basically a blend of both Gemini and Cancer, since it's pretty well on the cusp on the Mastering the Zodiac chart. More importantly, Ace Hardy sun sign, it's right at the beginning of number 7. Here's number 7 right here, Punarvasu or Artemis. So there's the proof right here that shows the outlining of the 27 nakshatras. So his sun is right about there where the cursor is, which is the beginning of number 7, Punarvasu. Okay, so right now I want to show you his moon sign. I can easily tell in a nutshell that, so on the day he was born, July the 16th, 1994, the moon actually crossed over from, at the beginning of the day, it was in the nakshatra number 13, Hasta. It actually crossed over to Chitra later that morning. And by midday, the moon was actually at the beginning of Chitra. Now, again, this is according to the Mastering the Zodiac chart by Mastering the Zodiac. So I'm going to show you again the proof here again. Okay. So here is, okay, so here's his moon. So I put noon hour because I would definitely bet he was born during the day, probably midday, early afternoon, somewhere around there. That is my guess. I would say 99% sure. And this is because of reading the descriptions of the nakshatras and the different descriptions of them. So here is his moon. His moon is in Virgo, and it's right in that spot. Now I'm going to show you again where that spot is on the chart, where I've outlined the nakshatras. So here's the cursor. So here is the end of Virgo. So his moon, if he was born the middle of the day, which I'm pretty confident he would have been, his moon is right here, and that is at the beginning of number 14 nakshatra, Chitra, which is ruled by Mars. So because he was born during the day, his sun is probably stronger than his moon. Whereas the sun is the brightest, the moon is still the closest celestial body, okay? So we should remember that. So the moon plays a huge part with us too for our moon sign. So here is, so I will get up the description of Chitra. Okay. And then we'll go back to the Asterian Astrology website. Okay, so I read the description of his sun sign, Artemis or Punarvasu. Let's go to number 14, which is Chitra. So Chitra in Asterian astrology is called Vulcan. Check this out right here. The symbol of Chitra is, it appears to be a star, just like him, just like Ace Hardy. Check out what it says here. I read through this. I read the description of Hasta, number 13, and then I read the description of this, Chitra, number 14. And I saw this and I said, okay, he's Chitra. There is no question he's got to be a Chitra moon. And because what it says right here, it says, apart from wearing decorative clothing and jewelry, they are great in arts like interior decoration and visual professions. So when I saw that, I said, yep, he's a Chitra moon, no question. So Chitra, the cosmic craftsman, rules this nakshatra. Most qualities of this nakshatra are opposite to the nature of Chitra. Chitra loved the goddess Venus, and the qualities that he loved in her are deeply associated with this nakshatra. This is the star of opportunity. Chitra reflects the world of fine living, and the people born here are to overcome superficiality. This is the 14th nakshatra of the zodiac. Chitra natives are extremely fascinating, and they always stand apart from the crowd. Always stand apart from the crowd. They are extremely well groomed with their soft eyes and nice body. They exude a charming persona. Chitra people are intelligent conversationalists. They have artistic flares which they use in a day-to-day life. And I'll read off the sentence again, the one that really stands out. Apart from wearing decorative clothing and jewelry, they are great in the arts like interior decoration and visual professions. They are brilliant organizers with an eye for details, like the god Chitra or Vulcan. They also make good architects and jewelry designers. I imagine he would have his own jewelry line. If not now, he probably will. And so people born in Chitra can have deep insight. They are also interested in spiritual subjects, such as astrology, I imagine, for sure. So those who have a sun or moon in Chitra, Chitra indicates someone with good opportunities in life. They are very charismatic, charming, and they are glamorous. They love bright colors, jewelry, and beautiful things. They are artistic, they're artistic, spiritual, and they have great insight and are good conversationalists and organizers. So guys, I can't thank you again for watching today. And I want to thank again all my subscribers. It appears that we're just about at 100 subscribers for the very first time for Scorpio Walksman channel. So I salute you guys. I can't thank you enough. To all the astrologers out there, Vedic astrologers, and I can't thank you enough for all you do, because you all inspired me. You really did. And I want to keep this going for sure. And especially great thanks and inspiration from Ace Hardy, the mega star. Again, thanks so much, bro. I can't thank you enough for all your support and all you've done for all your fans and everyone. I love you, and all the best to you, bro, and family and everything. So thanks again, guys, for watching. All the best, and God bless. Thank you.